Thursday night baseball now from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Shin-Soo Choo checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And there to take it in is Hardy for the first out. At the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are two away. Mitch Moreland gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Adam Jones comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Squared that one up just a little late. To short. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, the leadoff man will be allowed to reach here. Number 25 steps in now.
Number 25.
Sent on the ground out to second. The tag, and he is out. On to Moreland. It's a double play. Manny Machado is set to take his first cuts here, trying to get him started again following the double play. And that misses ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Carlos Beltran makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Carlos Beltran
sends that one out of play for strike one. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Beltran is retired, and there's 1 away.
batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in MLB history to hit 400 home runs. He's in some pretty remarkable company.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Speaking of Beltre, he's collected more hits in his career than any other player hailing from the Dominican Republic.
And he's also only the 4th player in Major League history to hit for the cycle 3 times. He really is a rare talent at the plate.
Batting sixth,
Rougned Odor
second
stands
baseman.
in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning. Chris Davis strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0. Mark Trumbo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Hard liner toward short, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Pedro Alvarez stands in.
Designated hitter.
Darvish pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And Gomez will get this one in off the wall. Trumbo around third, heading for home. Jonathan Scope comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his
only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Wieters. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A man at third with 1 away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. J.J. Hardy gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone. Moving under at 2. And that retires the side. Jonathan Lucroy leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 8.
Number 30 is ready for his first AB here in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. To first. Davis has it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Carlos Gomez digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Fastball called for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Beltran, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. On his way to third is Jones. The relay throw, the tag, and he is called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. Number 25 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line toward right center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Manny Machado comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Beltran moves over. 2 down. Chris Davis. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark.
A 2-run shot for Chris Davis. His second of the game as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0. Shin-Soo Choo is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground softly towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ian Desmond stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And this is low, ball 1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Popped high in the air. Davis is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Well, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Backhanded. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Pedro Alvarez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on them.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Jonathan Scope stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, pitching coaches preach throwing first pitch strikes, and he's done that around 70% of the time today. So that's one of the reasons he's not doing well.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Ready now, Matt Wieters. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And he is out on the tag. On to first, and it's another double play. Carlos Beltran heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Carlos Beltran.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 away for Adrian Beltre. First pitch coming, here it is. Chop foul right at home plate, it's strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Rougned Odor in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Jonathan Lucroy is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they banned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. J.J. Hardy comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Adam Jones steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Chopped in front of home plate. Lucroy gonna have to hurry. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Number 25 will dig in, 1-for-2 thus far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded by Odor. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Number 30 will dig in. 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Number 30.
Tap fouled at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Hardy is there for it. 1 out. So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the speedy Carlos Gomez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Shin-Soo Choo will try it again. 0-for-2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Manny Machado will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rips this one to first, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and one away. Here's Chris Davis. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Mark Trumbo will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
You know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Pedro Alvarez will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. That misses. 2-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Well, they let him swing away 3-0, but he can't catch up to the slider. 3-1. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Here comes the first pitch. Jonathan Scope is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy, and he is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Ian Desmond will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Mitch Moreland will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Into the seats, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Wieters gathers it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Carlos Beltran stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. To 2-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Still 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Matt Wieters will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Ground ball right into the shift. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. J.J. Hardy will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2. Adam Jones will step in. A ground-out victim as last time. Chopped foul right at home plate. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that leading off the inning, Adrian Beltre, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. On his way to pitch number 75. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bounced weakly near the plate. Wieters is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Rougned Odor will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
A little bouncer. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. High in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder. Still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
Now batting.
It's a solo shot for Jonathan Lucroy. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ryan Rua will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Ryan Rua.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Machado has it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that. Number 25 steps into the box. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Line softly out toward left center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Tommy Lane will get the assignment on the mound here.
Texas.
Takes this the other way to right. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Chris Davis stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Hit out towards second. Adur is there. The tag, and he is out. On to Moreland, and it's a double play. Mark Trumbo ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hit hard toward the right side. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. That'll plate the runner from third, and the Orioles tack on another. It's now 5-1. And he'll get in there safely. Steve Pearce will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, just looked like he pulled across that slider a little too much. Might have tried to overthrow it.
And this one gets away. But fortunately, no advance. 2 out here and a runner at second. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Gomez. Still going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 3 runs already home here. Oh, and this pitch is behind him as he has to arch his back out of the way. It's ball 1. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Lucroy has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Carlos Gomez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Grounder down the line at third, and that's through for a hit. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. There goes Gomez. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. Ian Desmond is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 3-1.
And I think having that guy on first is taking him totally out of his game.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A 2-run shot that time for Ian Desmond, as it's now a 7-3 game. Zach Britton will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. Britton pauses. First pitch on the way. Mitch Moreland is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game from the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 25 is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
For the Rangers, 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left just 1.